Hey guys, thank you so much for sticking with me through this whole recovery process. Just wanted to give you guys a little update. So today is Tuesday. Tomorrow evening, we're taking off for Germany. Mm, Take a train to Lviv, a few hours, wait at the airport, the whole airport thing. We fly to Stuttgart via Warsaw. Should get there Thursday around 10 in the morning. Okay. Um, then, first time I go to the doctor uh, will be on Tuesday the 22nd, Tuesday the 21st, something like that, to do some blood work and tests. And then Monday the 27th, I should be admitted into the hospital with Tuesday, the next day, have my stoma removal surgery. Um, the doctors told me it should be 3 to 4 weeks in the hospital after the surgery. I'm hoping for a little less than that, but we'll see. Um, we'll see. The surgery is not a complicated surgery, although my intestines are disconnected in two separate spots, so it's like a double connection. Um, so they'll have to make a large incision, probably where my first one was. Anyways, yeah, the surgery is pretty straightforward. Um, they're mostly all successful, like a 95% success rate. Uh, to be honest, I have been a little worried about it lately as I've been preparing questions for my doctor, and it's just that in the cases where the surgery is not successful and they're not able to remove the stoma, which means if that would be the case, I would be with my stoma bag, my colostomy bag, permanently. Are cases where there's a lot of scar tissue damage, and they're not able to do the reconnection, which out of typical cases, injury cases like mine, have a lot more of the scar tissue damage, which I have from the accident and from the initial emergency exploratory surgery in Ukraine. Um, so we'll see what kind of healing has gone on in the last 6 months, and yeah, Lord willing, they'll be able to do the surgery, and then afterwards, without getting into too many ugly details, as you can imagine, if you haven't, your bowels haven't been working, if they've been disconnected for 6 months, there can be some issues after they're connected, getting back to normal, and so yeah, that can be issues with constipation, or more often than not, like extreme diarrhea. So typically a few weeks, maybe a couple months of dealing with that. Some cases a year, maybe more. And again, it sort of depends on how much of my how much of your intestines were removed. And in my case, I have like the maximum amount of removal that's sort of allowed. So yeah, I'm on the sort of extreme end for both of those cases. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm to be honest, yeah, like I said, I'm a little worried about it, but there's nothing I can do about it, and just trust in the Lord. He always takes care of me. So whatever He gives. Obviously, I'm praying, and I'd ask you to pray as well, for a successful surgery, for my bowels to just start working again. But I know that even if they don't, whatever He has in mind is best. Best for me, best for my family, best for the kingdom. So it will be what it is. So that's what it looks like. Dasha and Eve are coming with me. They're going to leave earlier, so Eve can make it back for the first day of first grade on the 1st of September, which will be just a couple of days after my surgery. My mom is also coming. She's coming for 2 weeks, plus minus a few days, I think. So she's going to stay. She gets there right before the surgery, and she'll stay, I think, like until 10 days after or something like that. So she'll be there with me, so that's awesome. Thanks, Mom. And then the last week or two of my hospital stay, I'll be there by myself. And then after I get out, once I'm cleared for travel, I'll make a trip to go see a friend of mine up in northern Germany, in Bremen. And then somehow I'll make it back to Ukraine. I haven't made travel arrangements yet since I don't know the dates and stuff like that. I have a couple invitations to come preach on my way home. So 2 or 3 in Kiev, maybe one a little further east. So we'll see. It'll depend a lot on how I'm doing and what I'm able to do. But yeah, follow along. That might be interesting. A few churches have reached out to me and asked me to stop by. Also in Germany, one mission has asked me to stop by. Well, it's still up in the air, so that might happen, it might not. But there you go. I should get home, I don't know, by mid-October at the latest, beginning to mid-October, something like that. I'm planning, and Lord willing, I'll be home definitely by Eve's birthday on the 20th of October. Anyways, that's that. Oh, so if you noticed, I have quite a few days before my surgery that I'll be in Germany and fairly healthy and up and active. So this time around, I'll be able to see some stuff. So that's great. We got tickets a little earlier because they were like half the price. So we figured, heck, if we can save $300-400 on tickets and spend that money on taking like a 3-day trip to see a little bit of Bavaria, it comes out even, and Lord worked it out that way, so that's going to be great for us. Well, we're taking a 4-day, 3-night trip. So you'll see some pictures of that. Get a rest and enjoy a few days before surgery. So that's that. Thank you. More than just details and stuff like that, but I know you guys are interested and you want to know how to pray for me and want to know how I'm doing and stuff like that. So there's the details. I'm feeling pretty good physically right now. I'm up and I'm active and stuff. I was sick this last week, but it looks like it's coming to an end. I'm a little stuffed up still. Yeah, but the big thing I really wanted to say is thank you. Thank you guys so much. I think I'm up to date on sending personal thank yous out to everybody who sent money, because you guys sent a ton of money for me to be able to pay for all this stuff. But I know a lot more than half of the emails that I have, email addresses of donors, I don't know those people, and I haven't heard back from them. I don't know if you guys got my thank yous, or they went to spam, or whatnot. Yeah, if you haven't, something went wrong. I love you guys. Thank you so much. You guys just totally blew me away. Just the church around the whole world really came to my aid, and very quickly and very powerfully. It is pretty amazing, and it's been a great witness to people here, and I know especially in Germany with the doctors and the hospital staff. They were really amazed at how the church took care of me, and so thank you. Praise be to God. And I know not everyone who gave is in the church, is my brother or sister in Christ, and I thank you guys too. Thank you so much. Yeah, your generosity, your care, your empathy towards me and my family has it's often moved me to tears. It's been something amazing. Thank you so much. Money wise, I don't know the exact numbers, because some of the money that came in was just because my regular sort of salary fluctuates. It's not steady, so it's hard to tell. But over $70,000 was raised specifically for medical costs. Probably close to 80,000. So that's yeah, that's incredible. Incredible. That's yeah. It's like close to 3 years' wages for me. Just nuts. Um, just nuts. So uh, it looks like that'll cover all my medical costs, pretty much. Um, we'll see with this next round, with this surgery, what it'll come out to. If it's anything similar to the last bill, it looks like it'll cover everything. So that includes my medicine, medical supplies, my bills, and sort of bribes slash thank yous for the Ukrainian hospital and doctors. That includes my medical transport to Germany, my stay in Germany, you know, room and board. Although the church that we stayed with people, we didn't stay in a hotel or anything like that. Food and bus passes and stuff like that, and uh, and the surgery, and 10 days in ICU there, and 40 more days in the hospital and things like that. So yeah, uh, like I say, we don't have the final bill yet, but it looks like it's going to be right around the cost of covering it all. So I don't know. I don't know how does someone thank you for that. You guys are amazing. That's been awesome. It's been amazing. You guys have really taken care of us. Yeah, in every way, in every way, in every way. So thank you. Yeah. In other news, obviously right now, big deal is Alina. We haven't heard a whole bunch from her. We don't know exactly where she is, although I think she's someplace local, because the other day she sent a text and asked if she could stop by to pick up her money, which is in a savings account, and like a CD, so we can't take it out, and we wouldn't give it to her anyways. So, anyways, we think she's someplace local. She said her plan is that she's gonna work until school starts and then go back to school. We don't know where she is. She won't answer that question, and things like that. So please be praying for her. Please be praying for us about that. What to do? How far do we pursue her in this matter? How much do we just what do we let happen? What do we make sure happens? What do we it's all new for us and complicated in general, and what else? I forgot what else I was gonna say. The family club that we started at our church with 4 married couples. We've had 2 meetings so far. Both went really well. People are saying that it's helping them. It's helping the relationships. We've seen people put things into practice already. They look forward to the next meetings. It's looking like it's going to be a solid thing, and it's moving forward. So that's awesome. Thank you. Should upload my next sermon from this last week tonight or tomorrow. So feel free, guys, to share those with any of your Ukrainian friends or coworkers or family members or whatever. And try to make those available to everybody. I got about 20 sermons backloaded from that I never recorded before, and I'm going to slowly be recording and uploading as well. There was something else. So I mentioned this before in the newsletter. I've made a couple different posts about it. Some of you are aware, some of you aren't aware. Right now, the church we work the closest with, the Village Church here that we're at most every Sunday, and that I preach at like twice a month. They're in the middle of building their own place of worship. They're already like 2 years, 3 years into saving money and different steps, buying property. It looks like this summer we will have enough money for a foundation with a couple $1,000s left over, and maybe next summer start building walls and a roof. So that's really exciting for us. Some of you guys have reached out, like, how do we help? What do we do? I want you to be excited about it. I want to sort of like strike while the iron's hot. I know some people have expressed interest, and of course you can always give money. You can give money the regular way through our sending agency and the link. I'll put it someplace in the comments or something like that. Or, PayPal if you want, or write a personal check. Those ways also work. To be honest, we're trying to come up with a way that's a little healthier than just donating, because that's sort of been the history of the Ukrainian church here. They're just expecting handouts. That's what communism, socialism will do for you. And it's not exactly healthy, and we're trying to not fall into that trap. And we want to be supportive of the church and to help the church, but to have not just do it all for them. So we're still trying to figure out what's the best way to do that. So it might be like selling t-shirts, and if you guys want to support, then you buy not just a t-shirt, like a handmade Ukrainian, maybe you've seen me wear one before. It's called a vyshivanka, like a stitched traditional Ukrainian shirt or something, it might cost here $20 and sell them for $40 or $50. So some sort of like business. We've explored doing sort of like matching gifts for Ukrainians and stuff like that. So once we have a good idea, I'll put it out there and I'll let you guys know. If you do want to just give, sure, you can do that too. Anyways, this video is way too long. I love you guys. The main thing I want you to know is thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye-bye.